Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Fantasy Fellow Show. I am your host, the fellow KGP, and tonight is the final Thursday night hangout of the 2021 fantasy basketball season. So I'm not sure how long tonight's video is going to be. I'll answer any questions you guys might have. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you are new. But there's just so many injuries and so many load management, people not playing. A lot of the seeding for some of the teams has already been decided. So I'm just going to kind of read over some of the blurbs from tonight. Let me actually refresh this before we get into it. Mo Bamba's not playing tonight, so he was one of the guys I recommended, unfortunately. So Bamba's not playing. That's going to mean Wendell Carter Jr., Moritz Wagner, pretty good plays tonight. De'Aaron Fox is not playing. Harrison Barnes will not play either. And Marvin Bagley. So their three best players are all not in tonight. You got Bogdan. He's going to play. Danilo Gallinari is going to play. Trae Young's going to play. He's got right hip tightness, and he's good to go. Joel Embiid's going to play. This might be the last time we see Joel Embiid. I'm not sure if they're going to play him in the other two games, so just be cautious with Joel Embiid going forward. Daniel Tice still going to be out tonight. Let's see here. Manuel Quickley is going to play. Alec Burks is going to play. Reggie Bullock will play. Derrick Rose will not play. And then pretty much everybody's out for the Raptors. It's Raptors just threw in the white flag there, threw in the towel. Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet, OG, Pascal, Aaron Baines, Rodney Hood, Paul Watson. All these guys are out, so that doesn't leave them with very much. I guess Gary Trent Jr. and Kem Birch are probably the two guys I feel comfortable. Malachi Flynn as well. Those are probably the three guys that would be worth a damn tonight and the remaining two games after tonight. So, but again, no Bradley Beal tonight. Interesting. But feel free to hit me up with questions if you are watching the show. I'm going to bounce over to the advanced schedule grid. I just want to see who's got remaining games left here. So it looks like the Atlanta Hawks, they play tonight, and then their last game is Sunday. So playoff seeding, especially if you're playing in your championship this week, we got to be very cautious about who we're dealing with here. And it looks like the Hawks, I mean, they're in a tight race here with the Heat and the Knicks, so they're going to have to continue to play. So that makes me hesitant to want to drop my guys from the Hawks. But they have 2 games remaining. Celtics, 2 games. So I'm just going to call it the teams that have 3. And that's going to be Charlotte. They play tonight, Saturday, Sunday. Same with Chicago. So there you go, Charlotte and Chicago. Denver Nuggets have 3. The Pacers, the Clippers have 3. The Memphis Grizzlies have 3. We got a handful of teams here with 3. Miami, Milwaukee, Minnesota. So these are all teams that I would recommend, especially if you have a team that only got 2 games and that player's been maybe injured or hurt or might be on a load management. I'd consider adding a team with 3 games, especially teams that need to play. Like we're looking at the Hawks. They only have 2 games, but the Heat and the Knicks, they all have 3 games remaining. You can see where's New York? New York plays San Antonio, Charlotte, and Boston. Those are 3 games that we're going to need our Knicks for. And then Miami Heat, they play Philly, Milwaukee, and Detroit. They need to continue to play. So I'd recommend players from those teams for sure. Let me see what else we got. The Magic, the Sixers. I'm nervous about the Sixers. They might take a break against Orlando here. We'll see. How many games do the Nets have? The Nets got only 2 games left. So I think if they win tonight, that's pretty much number 1 seeds locked up. And then we're looking at Phoenix with 3 games, the Kings with 3 games. I think Terrence Brooks, one of the more popular ads that you can get this week. And then the Toronto Raptors. Again, I mentioned Malachi Flynn, Kem Birch, and probably Gary Trent Jr. So that's going to be full-on garbage time minutes. But let's just pull up the Raptors real quick, and I'll show you guys what we're looking at. What's going on, Aid Man? Happy Thursday night, sir. I'm just looking at these Toronto Raptors real quick because that basically their entire starting lineup's out. So again, Gary Trent Jr., he's only 30% owned. Kem Birch still only 28% owned. I don't get it. He's been playing really beastly for the last 15 to 20 games. So if you need a center, again, there's still time to add, I think, these guys tonight. Let me see. There's a game probably tipping off any moment here. Raptors not till 7. So if you can get these guys in, Gary Trent Jr., Kem Birch, and Malachi Flynn, these are going to be the heavy hitters for the next 3 games for the Raptors. I wanted to pull up Miami because Miami, again, we're looking at the NBA standings here. The Hawks, the Heat, and the Knicks. like this is a dog race. I don't think any of these teams want to play the Bucks. So they're trying to make sure they get into the 4th or 5th right now. The Knicks are the odd man out at 6. And the Heat and the Knicks both have 3 games remaining this week. They play either, I think most of them play Saturday, Sunday. So it's either tonight and tomorrow, and then both play Saturday, Sunday. So just looking, I shouldn't be at the Bucks. We'll go to Miami. Just looking at Miami real quick for 3 games here tonight. Duncan Robinson, what's he been up to? He's been averaging, you see 29, 28, 10, and 39. I mean, realistically, you get 1 bad game, 1 decent game, and 1 great game out of him. So I don't mind snagging a guy like Duncan Robinson. I'm actually going to filter here by the last 7 days and see what we're working on. Let's see. Trevor Ariza. I think he needs to be picked up for this 3-game stretch. And we can get into it too. Like if you're looking for guys for Friday, like there's going to be no teams that play Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But Trevor Ariza, if he plays tonight, you get 3 games of him, you're looking at 60 plus points. So I like Ariza quite a bit here. He's one of the top guys that should be widely available. I mean, Kendrick Nunn, Goran Dragic, Duncan Robinson, these are all good plays for tonight as well. Let me see. And again, they play Philadelphia tonight, Milwaukee, and Detroit Saturday, Sunday. So I'm looking at other teams here too. So again, no one's going to have 3 games Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So otherwise, I mean, you could pretty much just look for guys with 2 games after tonight and go from there. Pretty much everybody's got 2 games after tonight. But if you still have time to add a guy for this evening, let me move on to, let's look at the New York Knicks real quick. So we saw Derrick Rose is out tonight, which means probably Emmanuel Quickley. Let me just filter by minutes here. What's going on, Justin, man? Thanks for hanging out. Hope you're having a good Thursday evening. Let me see what Aiden's got. I think I messed this up. I reached on Kenneth Gainwell at the 209 in my rookie draft, but I need RBs. I hope that Steelers T falls to 305. Oh, man. Who else was available for you at 209, man? And what's the current situation? I mean, there's a couple running backs that you could snag a little bit later that I like, but if you need running backs, Kenneth Gainwell's, he's really buried on a depth chart. I'm probably going to be making some fantasy football videos tomorrow night, but if like I have these team tabs that I've been working on, you go to Philadelphia. I'm not sure I love it for Kenneth Gainwell. They got Sanders, Boston Scott. They just signed Kerryon Johnson, Jason Huntley, Jordan Howard's still there, and then Kenneth Gainwell. So he's going to be at best the 4th back. So you just got to be patient with him. Kerryon Johnson, he's probably just on a 1-year contract. I think Sanders, as long as he's healthy, we're not going to see Kenneth Gainwell this year. But if Sanders goes down, you're going to see a little bit more Kenneth Gainwell. Again, 5th-round pick. But check out the Fantasy Fellowship team pages there. Looking good. Not looking good with the score for the final game. His game is 2 OP. I'll get 40 for coming in second. Oh, man. You're off today? Congrats. We're not looking. Who did he have go off? Curious. His team is too strong. But just looking quickly at the Knicks. The Knicks have 3 games, including tonight. I don't know, Aiden and Justin. Like for your guys' games, are you guys able to add players for tonight still? I'm always curious about other league settings and how those work. Like for me, once the first game starts, so like Clippers Hornets, this game's already started. I can't add anybody for tonight with the way my system is set. So that's kind of frustrating. So if I were to make a pickup tonight, the guy would be on my team for tomorrow. A little bit annoying. So I really don't know how much advice I have left to give. Again, this is the last Thursday night fantasy basketball show, but I think we're going to be doing shows on Tuesday nights going forward. I think we're going to do our award show, our end of the season awards. We'll do fantasy MVP, coach of the year, all that stuff with John and Drake. So that's set up for sure next Tuesday night. But again, I'm just kind of looking for teams that either have all of the opportunity in the world to play, or basically teams that still need to, battle for seeding. So let's go. I want to go through here. We're going to filter by the last 7 days, and I'm just going to see who sticks out. So I filtered by last 7. I had the average here, and I'm just looking down the percent rostership to see who might still be available that can help us. So the first guy that pops up, Kevin Love, averaging 40 points per game. He had a 53 burger the other day. That's kind of spotty. I don't know if he's going to play both games remaining for him. Let me keep it moving down here. So 20%. Of course, everyone's been on Terence Davis. I think this is probably the last evening to get him. Let me look at Sacramento's schedule real quick. Sacramento they play Memphis tonight and tomorrow night, and then Utah on Sunday. Maybe Utah has it wrapped up by then. Game and a half. Maybe Utah takes their team off night, but you still get two really good games out of Terence Davis. He's been averaging roughly 30 points or 30 minutes per game, and the scoring's up. He kind of checks all the boxes for rebounds, assists, and steals. So you like that quite a bit. Terence Davis, you at least get two more games. That should be 60 points. So he's a pretty good ad. Let me see what Aiden's got here. My board goes 1 Eskridge, Tony, 3 Pat, Kellen Mond, Amari Rogers. It's a super flex. So you got Justin Fields. Okay. Aiden, I'd be curious what your what's your quarterbacks? Like, you can type in just one comment, like who your quarterbacks off, type in who your running backs, wide receivers, tight ends, all that stuff. No one's really excited about Kadarius Toney. I think I would consider passing on him. I'm not excited. If you want a tight end, I'm cool with Pat Freiermuth. Otherwise, dude, I think Amari Rogers. That would be my pick. My Superflex Dynasty draft doesn't happen until July, and I'm taking Amari Rogers as soon as I can. I fully expect Aaron Rodgers to come back, by the way, but even if he doesn't play, he's going to be the starting slot receiver for the Packers. So it's going to be good either way. I don't see any downside, and they were very excited to go get him round 3. You want to draft players that were drafted, rounds 1, 2, or 3. That's usually the best bet. And yes, Russell the Muscle. They're going to be a tough out in the. I could see them winning this play-in tournament. The way that Russell's been playing, I'm not super excited about these other teams right now. Boston's just struggling. Hopefully, Jaylen Brown can be back for that play-in tournament, and then Charlotte too. Like I could easily see Washington getting the 7 and playing Brooklyn. I'm just thinking of that, like James Harden, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie versus Russell. That sounds like a really good round 1 matchup. So I'm excited about that potential. And the Pacers are dinged up too. They need Brogdon and LeVert healthy for that. So I think that's why LeVert's getting the night off. Max, dang it. So you got Birdie. Oh, dang. You got Burrow, Tom Brady, Brandon Allen. We could probably let Brandon Allen go, but dang. So you got Burrow and Fields for the future. That's pretty sick. That is nice. I'm continuing to work myself down this list. Let's see here. Kyrie Thomas he's been relevant still. That 55-point game's propping up his stuff, but again, Houston Rockets. Let me see how many games the Rockets have. Houston, they got Friday and Sunday, so 2 more games. That should be 50 points out of Kyrie Thomas. So if you need someone for the final 2 games, you could get a pretty good option for Houston currently. Let me go to the next page here. Kenrick Williams put up a 45-point game the other night, 33 minutes. This one feels like gambling. Like pretty much like every OKC player is playing freaking roulette right now. But 2 games for OKC. Let's see who they play. Utah and the Clippers. I'd probably stay away from OKC players. Let me see here. So he's got Russ, Saboner, Joel, Levine, Capella, Murray, Graham, JJ. That's the top guys, but he also has Jaylen Brown and he's hurt. Dude, Justin, you might get lucky with Joel Embiid maybe sitting the next 2 games. Because I think if they win tonight, that puts them up 2.5 with 2 games remaining. And the Nets, how many games do the Nets have left? The Nets just have 2 games, Chicago and Cleveland. Let me see. I want to see who's got the tiebreaker. They might rest Joel Embiid for at least one of those games. Let's see their schedule real quick. So the Nets and the Schmixers. Philly. So the Nets won game 1. So we're 1-1 now. Ooh, Philly's got the 2-1. So Philly won the series. So basically Philly wins tonight, they don't need to play the next 2 games. So that's a glimmer of hope. If you don't have to play Joel Embiid for 2 more games, that's pretty fun. Let's see. So Russ, Sabonis, Joel, Levine, Capella, Deontay, Graham, Jaren. So yeah, the rest of his starters are tough, but hopefully Embiid sits. Yeah, the Blazers are looking solid. Let's pull up their schedules real quick. So competing against Dallas and LA Lakers. So Dallas plays Toronto and Minnesota. That's 2 wins for Dallas. Like, just give them the 2 wins. Portland, they're gonna get Phoenix. Ooh, that's tough. I don't know, man. This is tough. They gotta play Phoenix and Denver. That's tough. And then the Lakers, they're gonna get Indy and the Pelicans. I don't know anymore, man. That's tough. They gotta at least win one of those games. I think Dallas is getting both of those wins. I mean, shit could happen. Toronto, Minnesota, though. That's a tough draw. I would bet we see the Dallas Mavericks pull ahead here. But again, it's kind of that question of, would you rather play the Clippers or the Suns? I'm not sure. But we'll see what happens. We'll see. If they can win both, that'd be sick. That'd be some tough competition. So Aiden's running backs are Todd Gurley, Raheem the Dream Mostert, Devontae Booker, Michael Pirine, McNichols, and Damian Harris. Okay, so we need some help. I'm assuming Trey Sermon's gone. Aiden, can you tell me what running backs are remaining in your draft? Just like list like the top 3 or 4 guys. We'll see who's available. Yep. I hope, because I have James Harden. Yep. Oh yeah, dude. Well, to be honest, fantasy football, that's why I created this YouTube channel. Like, that's my calling card. So fantasy football, I think starting tomorrow night, I'm going to start putting out little 10 to 15 minute videos, basically team previews. I'm going to put out team previews, and then we'll start doing some mock drafts. I'll start putting out a lot of content. I have a lot of information to put out for you guys. So all that stuff's coming. I'm working on projections too for fantasy football. So we're going to have a good fantasy football season. And hey, if you guys are both interested, Justin and Aiden, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create, I already did it too. So if you guys want to email me, send me an email to that address, and what I'm doing a fun fellowship fun league. So I want both you guys in it. I think my brother's gonna do it, and I'm gonna have a couple other people in it. But we're doing a super flex league: quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wideouts, a tight end, 2 flexes, and then the super flex here with 7-man benches. So I'm in the process of I just created it this morning. My brother's gonna join. But if you guys want to play in a fun fantasy football league with me, just send me an email to that address, and then I'll send you guys the invite to those emails. Clips might catch the Suns. Yeah, man, this race is interesting. Let me pull up the Suns schedule real quick. So Portland, San Antonio. Whew, San Antonio needs to keep. Well, they're pretty much in it, but I mean, they're pretty much locked in it. They just need probably one more win. San Antonio, the Knicks, Phoenix. Whew. Wait, so you're saying that the Sacramento Kings are not dead yet? They play Memphis, Utah. So that's kind of tough. Let me see here. Best RB: Ramondre, Jamar, Hawkins, and Mitchell. What's going on, Aaron, man? Thanks for hanging out. Hope you're having a good Thursday night. We're doing a little bit. I'm loose with the rules tonight. It's the last show. We don't really have too much news to look at. We're basically just trying to snag guys that we know are going to play 2 games, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And yeah, man, let's play some fantasy football. But let me know if you got any questions, Aaron. We can look at things. I'm kind of just going down this list and just calling out guys that I think would be worth an ad. We're just looking at schedules. I mean, Jackson Hayes, he's been getting a lot of opportunity here lately for the Pelicans. The minutes quite aren't there, but he's highly productive with his minutes. You see 28, 15, 49, 44. Let me see who the Pelicans play. Pels. They play Golden State and the Lakers, so that could be decent. I appreciate all three. You got Aiden, we got Aaron Keenan, we got Justin, we got my guy Aiden. You guys are I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me on these Tuesdays and Thursday night hangouts. It's fun. And this is my first year doing fantasy basketball content on the internet, so we will get much better. We will get much better. But yeah, send an email to that. Send an email to me here. I can invite you guys once I get your emails. And I'm kind of being selective with who I get in there, but you three I had in mind when I created it because I want to interact with people who watch the videos, so we can kind of keep tabs on it throughout the football season. We probably wouldn't draft until like Labor Day weekend, like that Monday night. So it's up for, we can hash that out later. But just send the email there, and then I'm going to invite a couple friends and a couple other people into it. So I'm trying to fill up 12 spots. But just looking at this schedule here, Jakob Poeltl, if you need a guy for 2 more games, the Spurs, I mean, they still play tonight too. So if you still can get somebody in tonight, they play the Knicks, but then Phoenix could be an easy 50, 60 points there. Mo Bamba's out. Mo Bamba has been, I have a feeling we're going to like the Bamba next year. It's been, he has a dip every now and then, but he's showed some really good, look at these rebounds. Like these are like almost Clint Capella type numbers. That's kind of who he reminds me of a little bit. So let me see what else we got going down here. Tyrese Maxey could get some run if those guys remain out. He had a really nice game the other night. So he got a spot start for Simmons. So if Simmons is going to be out for those games, we'll see. Let me see what Aiden's working with. So his receivers are Tyreek, Julio, Cooper, AJ Brown, Keenan Allen, T.Y. Hilton, John Brown, Aguilar, Bird, Shepard, DeMarcus, Bourne, Traquan, MVS, St. Brown. Yikes! You got a nasty receiving core. So Julio, Cooper, AJB, Keenan. Those are your 4 starters. Dang. So you technically don't need an Amari Rodgers, but dang, that's 4 beasts. You got 4 wide receiver ones on your team, assuming Julio is healthy. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. But yeah, just Aiden, let me know who those 4. Let me know, so you already texted me that actually, or you sent that in there. Who the 4 running backs are? Let me see if I can find it. So Ramondre Stevenson, Jamar Jefferson, and Javian Hawkins. So I don't really do a lot of DFS fantasy basketball. If anything, what I use drafters.com. Let me pull it up. So if I'm going to play NBA for a daily game, I'll do these NBA drafts. Like I can do it tonight. Like you can get in a lobby of people, and what you do is you're going to draft your DFS lineup. So like typically, if I do something, I do that. But a daily fantasy league, I'd be interested if you set it up. Probably FanDuel or DraftKings or something. But I play a lot of I play all my best ball NBA and NFL on this, and I did have. My fantasy basketball team was not. I only did one. I'm winning $11, whatever. Let me pull that up. Daniel Tice, Karl Anthony Towns, DeAndre Jordan, and Montrezl Harrell. The guards were Fox, McCollum, R.J. Barrett, Donovan Mitchell, Buddy Hield, Colin Sexton, Elfrid Payton, Powell, Bertans, Durant, Holmes, Jeremy Grant, Bogdan, Michael Porter, Jaylen Brown. My favorite is the best ball format. Yeah. Drafters. Up for you. But I totally love. Actually, Aaron, if you go into if you've never signed up, I have a link in the description below, and I'll put it in here too. Let me just copy my referral code. If you sign up with this code, you're gonna get I think a 50, yeah, you get refer a friend and earn $10 cash. So you're gonna receive 50% of. So if you put 20 bucks in, you'll get a free 10 bucks. If you put 40, you'll get a free 20. So whatever 50% of your thing in. So you got Tunyon Uzama. Okay, so I think it might make sense to snag Pat Freermuth there, sir. But I think next year for fantasy basketball, I'm gonna play a lot more of these best balls. And what's cool about this one is it was a championship league. So you got in a league of like 12 people, and then we drafted, and there's a total of 950 entrants. So I'm currently 115th, whatever. I had Durant injured for friggin' half the year. But I think next year I'm gonna do a lot more best ball content with fantasy basketball. It's my favorite way of playing. I don't know, like I love the draft. I love the idea of constructing a team, doing different things, trying different things. So for me, that's why I love best ball drafts. And I've been doing a lot of NFL ones. It's a good way to practice, and you can get in like NFL best balls as cheap as like $1.10. That's what I've been loading up on. Um, and they're email style slow drafts, or you can do fast ones if you want to. So it's a lot of fun. Drafters.com. There's another good site out there too called Underdog Fantasy. And I thought I had a promo code on that too. It's basically the same thing. I don't know if you guys do Top Shot, but FanDuel was doing like a free NBA pool where you get a free Top Shot moment. I don't know why it's not signing me in. But anyways, let me see. I thought the FanDuel stuff was here. I'm just looking on a different browser right now to see if that comes up faster. Let me log into FanDuel. What do you guys play DFS on? I should probably edit this if I'm trying to be serious. So where is, okay, so here's the play free at Top Shot. Yeah, I think anybody with Westbrook. Okay, so my dad, I did not win my big league, but I'll show you guys the championship rosters that are in my. I'm taking third. I'll take third place in this one. We'll get through that sponsor. But anyways, I just want to show you guys real quick. I'm looking at this. Did it start? Can I make edits? So free NBA Top Shot, and let's see here. So okay, so you're gonna get some legendary hollow icons, some rising stars. These are the giveaways. So you're getting some nice pack values here. I'm just making sure all my guys are in tonight. So I started Sabonis. I got Flynn. Should I make any edits? Can I make any edits? Should I make any edits to this, guys? I can only cancel out Flynn, Terence Davis, Mikal Bridges, and Kem Birch. I'm just gonna let it ride. Hopefully I can win a hollow pack or something crazy. But I went cheap at point guard, and I loaded up on Sabonis. And I love Kem Birch. You guys know I love Kem Birch. 12-0. Do you play for money in the DFS, the head to head, or is that free? What do you guys do? I still can't believe I can't sign into Underdog. Don't know what's up with that. But yeah, I used to play a lot of DraftKings and FanDuel, but then I started getting more success with the best balls. And then what's cool about the drafters.com, and maybe let's do one tonight. You guys want to fill out a drafters for tonight even? So I'm just going to NBA. I hit snake, and let's do a small buy-in. These are free. I don't know what the prizes are. Is anybody in any of these? One of these nights we'll do one of these. But so like if I wanted to, for $1.10, I can go head to head. So 0 of 2 entrants. And so you're gonna pick 2 point guards, 2 shooting, 2 small, 2 power, 2 centers. There's your scoring. These are the games remaining tonight. So I'll join it, and if we can get someone to draft against, it will. I'm just gonna hit that, and then I'll show you guys how we do it. All right, I'll look for that. Have a good night, sir. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight, man. We will we'll see you again on Tuesday, hopefully. So hopefully someone joins this, and then we can draft for tonight's slate. So yeah, I don't really play DFS anymore. I do play these drafting games instead, and then I also, like on Sunday for football, I'll draft a lineup. Those are pretty fun. So I don't know. I found more success drafting. That's my favorite thing to do. So we'll see if I can get into a lobby here. But here are the championship teams from my league. I'm going to click on pick and pop here. This is my dad's team. So he's got Terry Rozier, Middleton, Bogdan, Draymond, Valanciunas, Dame Lillard, Tobias, Dwight Howard, Seth Curry, Terence Davis. On his bench, he's got Westbrook, Sadiq the Freak, Kyrie Thomas, Okoro, and then he's got Halliburton and Tybal. I don't know why he's got Tybal. What's he doing with Matisse? I don't know. So he's looking like the winner of this league. So that's kind of you mentioned a couple of those, big names there. And then his opponent, D'Angelo, Kendrick, Gary Trent, Kyle Anderson, Jokic, RJ Hampton, LeVert, Capella, Cantor, Lopez, Jay Sean, Kevin, Harden, Willie Hernan Gomez, Siakam, Mitchell, and Dennis Schroeder all on the bench. So this team was really, really strong like 2-3 weeks ago. But guess what, guys? Someone's drafting with us. Someone is drafting with us. Okay, so we're playing New York Pistons here. I get the first pick. You just do that. And basically we're just gonna is Joker playing tonight? He's listed as probable for Minnesota. Should I just grab Joker? I'm assuming he's playing tonight. I haven't heard anything that would say otherwise. With my first pick, I might be able to get Dame because you see here, I have the 101. He gets 2 picks. He gets 2 picks yet, and I mean, there's so many like, do I just toss him Jokic, and then I get like Karl Anthony Towns? But it's clear that Lillard is probably the best point guard, and he's going up against Phoenix tonight. I just want to see his last game against Phoenix. Foe. Where is Foe? 54 points, 32. And I don't see this must be game number 3. What do you think? Should I just do Jokic and see if Dame falls to the 2 or the 3-1? I would imagine he grabs, because the centers are gonna just tumble. All right, we'll do it. This one's on Aiden. We're gonna take Dame Lillard and see how it goes. I mean, I'm guaranteed to get one of these centers here, so I'm hoping this guy goes on autopilot. let's look at his numbers. So it's about what he's been doing. I mean, I'd take the 50 points if I can get it, but if I can get Dame to go off, like let's get like a Dame. Just get a Dame 50. The thing is, his point guard, like I should try to snag Chris Paul too to block him. But we know the Raptor guys are out. Do we trust Levine tonight? Whoa. All right, so he's almost done. Yep. Yeah, man, I totally agree. And I wouldn't mind getting McCollum if I can. I'll get the points with McCollum too. He's been playing. If I can get 40 some points out of McCollum later. So he just auto picked, I think, Vucevic. So we get Karl Anthony Towns for free. Sweet. I'm excited about this. So we get Karl Anthony Towns for free. Should I maybe do Chris Paul? Should I maybe do Devin Booker? So what's cool about this? I mean, Levine against Toronto tonight. Like, I mean, this game just doesn't matter. I was thinking Booker. Let's go with Booker. So I have one point guard, one shooting guard, one center. Let me look at the settings real quick for this league. So we're gonna start two of each position. So that's how we'll. Oh shit! Draft. Let's see what this guy does. So he took Levine, and then we're basically like we're just gonna get these point guards. I might wait on point guard. So like I can take Morant, or do I block him? I have Booker and do I just take? He took Chris Paul. Do I take Morant? Like this game matters tonight too. This game matters quite a bit tonight. Or I can always get McCollum here. What about Valanciunas? He already has his two centers, so I don't need a center. I'm taking McCollum. We're going with the Blazers tonight. Yep, we got it. And then, what do I do here? What do you think about Anthony Edwards? Anthony against Denver? I don't know. What about DeLon Wright? I'm going to take DeLon Wright. He's been playing like a beast, and we know De'Aaron Fox is out, and they technically still have a chance. But see, so Aiden, the strategy here is because he's already got. Oh, it went to power forward. Sneaky devil. So he still needs a center. So once he takes another center, I'm totally fine with not taking a center until later because I'll get somebody here. So Aiton's questionable tonight against the Blazers. Okay, I will go for Nurk. Nurkic is ours. We're doing the whole Blazers stack. So he takes Valanciunas. So see, so he's got two centers now. I can just take Nurkic with my last pick. So we're guaranteed Nurkic with our last pick now. He's got 2 point guards. I have 2 point guards. I have 2 shooting guards. So I probably need a small forward. I'm going to take Terence Davis because he counts for the small forward, hopefully. So he goes in the small forward slot. And then should I get like a guy like – what's Rashawn Holmes doing? Nothing great. What about – so I need a small forward and a power forward. What about Jaren? What about JJJ? Where's Kyle? Panic mode. All right, I'm just taking JJ. So now I have 3 picks remaining. So I'm guaranteed Nurkic. Nurkic is ours. He's going to be my last pick. So I need a small forward and a power forward. I mean, you know me, I would totally love Kem Birch, Kyle Anderson qualifies as a power forward. What's Aaron Gordon been doing? I don't trust that. We're the damn. J. Michael Green? Nah. Chimizi? I mean, if I can get these three guys, I'd be very happy. Come on. Oh, he took Boucher. He took Boucher. Yeah. All right, we win. Boucher's like out for the year. I'm surprised they even fucking. Oh, he's been playing. He's back, but he's resting tonight. So he had one game back. What the hell? All right, he took Anthony Edwards. Good pick. Good pick. So again, I need a small forward or a power forward. We could. Should I just get Gary Trent? How do you feel about Gary? Where's I kind of like McCall. Who does he have left? He's got his. So he needs small forwards. I need to take my small forward here. I'm gonna take Kyle Anderson. So we got our small forwards done, and it's basically done. He's gonna collect his small forwards. He's gonna get Mo Harkless. All right, I'm just gonna take Chemdog, and then we'll collect Nurkic. So I don't know. This is how I play DFS now. It's pretty fun. You can do one-on-one stuff. You can do a little bit bigger leagues too. You can as cheap as $1.10. For $1.10, you can play DFS. Whatever, I'll win $2. But that pays for more leagues. All right, so he takes Bridges, and then who's he got here? He's probably gonna like he's got the powwow. All right, we're getting Nurk for free. We got Nurk for free. How about that? I don't see any way that we're losing this game. I just got the alert that Jokic is playing tonight, so that's fine. Should we do one more? Since we feel like that one's in the bag, let's try to do one more draft. We'll do one more here. All right, let's see. Keeps wigging out. Why is it doing that? So we'll filter by buy-in. That's a 3-man. All right, let's join this one and see what happens. Maybe we'll get someone to join in there quick. But yeah, man, I don't know. Let's check in on some of these scores. Ooh, I'm gonna have to watch this Bucks Pacers game. Magic Hawks just started. I literally have like 10 minutes to get this nightcapper in. So I'm assuming someone's gonna hop into that. So the Sixers and the Heat are on TNT. I might actually watch that. And then what's the nightcap? Sweet. Blazers Suns tonight. I'll watch that. And we're in. We're playing Skamara 79. We have pick number 2, Aiden. We got pick 2. So I don't know. Tell me who I should pick with my. I guess I get the second and third overall pick. But again, I'm totally cool with waiting for Nurkic. Like we just saw Nurkic fall like to the end. I'm totally cool with waiting for Nurkic, even Malachi Flynn. We'll see what happens. We just got to stay away from Boucher. Boucher. Oh, it says he will play. Dang. Well, we'll see. We will see. Do the opposite. I don't know. I kind of want to lean heavy into the Dame Lillard stack, man. He's going to take Jokic. He's going to take Jokic. No, I'm going for the same approach. We're going in with the same team. We'll see. I'd rather win the $4 than win no dollars. So with this one, we have to take Dame, and then I think we got to take. I don't trust Vucevic. He hasn't played Toronto for a while. Carl Anthony. I'm taking Carl Anthony. So there's Vooch. And now the question comes in. I wouldn't mind taking Levine here. He got the Booker, so maybe I take the Levine. And then I'm gonna let Boucher fall. I kind of think Chris Paul. This is a big game. So we got CP3. I'm gonna try to get McCollum. You're a Blazers fan? What? What do you think about Boucher? Should we take Boucher? It says he's playing. He was ruled out earlier tonight, but now he's in. I think I gotta take DeLon Wright. That seems stupid. So we got my point guards and my shooting guards all filled out. And again, this guy, he's got 2 centers, so we're guaranteed Nurkic, and he's got 2 shooting guards. So we're all done with the shooting guards. He gets a point guard. So small forward and PF Chang. I can't do point guards anymore. We're all done with point guards. I'm kind of. I don't see 2 seconds. Shit, we're gonna get Boucher. All right, we get Boucher. Oh, it gave me Nurkic. Damn it. All right, so we need 2 power forwards and 2 shooting forwards. We're gonna get Terence Davis on the team. You like Porter? Where's Michael Porter? Why is he so? Where's Porter Jr.? Yo, I don't see Porter. I'm not seeing Porter. So, oh wait, counts him as a shooting guard? All right, I'm taking Boucher. They got nobody else going tonight. What are these settings? I should probably look at this. Oh, we're taking 3 of each position. Okay, this is fun. This is different. So we can continue. I should probably just take Russell here. All right. What else we got? I still like my Kem Birch. I wish I knew if Ayton was playing or not. He's been kind of weak lately. Yeah, I was thinking Kobe. Where the hell's Kobe? All right, I got 5 seconds. I'm defaulting to Kem Birch. Just default to Kem Birch. How do I search? Porter's out for tonight. And then so I can't draft Kobe because I have my point guard and my shooting guards all filled up. So he took Bridges. So I really need to load up on some shooting forwards soon. He took me too. Are there any other centers that are worth? I mean, should I take Cantor's been Maybe we wait on center. Although J. Michael Green, maybe. What do you think of Gary? Should we take Gary? No, I'm taking Dylan Brooks here for the shooting forward spot. And then I'm just going to fall into Kyle Anderson. So we have a shooting forward. We have a shooting forward, a power forward, and a center left. So he took Gary Trent. I'm going to take Powell. Oh, we got sniped. Trent and Powell. All right. What about Thad Young? Not great numbers. Torrey Craig. Jay Crowder. He just hasn't been playing that great lately. He hasn't hit 30 points in a while. Lowry doesn't do anything anymore. We got 15 seconds. Jaden McDaniels doesn't do shit. All right, I'm taking Brandon Clark. So our shooting forwards are set, power forward. I mean, maybe it's maybe Aaron Gordon. Maybe Thad Young versus Toronto. I'm just going to take – I like Thad Young. I like Thad Young. And then we just need a center here. I believe Melo's playing. Okay, Carmelo's in. All right, so I just need the best center available. What if Ayton doesn't play? It's Kaminsky then, right? But I can get Covington here. I think I'm fine with that. Although I thought I saw JaVale McGee starting tonight. Fuck it. I'm taking JaVale McGee. He's starting. We'll see what happens. But dang. Didn't realize it was a super deep one. But I don't know. That was fun. That was cool. We'll see what happens. So we got those games starting pretty soon, so I'm not going to get into another one. But I do have a best ball pick to make here for football. Let's see what we can do. My running backs are Dalvin Cook, Joe Mixon, J.K. Dobbins, Gio Bernard. Stafford and Matt Ryan are my QBs. The buys look good for running backs. The buys look fine for receiver. And I got Kyle Pitts and Logan Thomas. Any QBs left? Cam Newton, Derek Carr, Jared Goff. I'm not going to get any of those guys on the turn. Tight ends. Receivers, Russ Gage, Paris Campbell, AJ Green, Tony. Let me look at the running back. Jamal Williams or Devin Singletary? I'm going to take Jamal. I like Jamal. It's DeAndre Swift's backup, but he's going to be involved in the passing game. But anyways, dude, I think I'm going to get out of here for the night. We're going on about 53 minutes. I got some things to take care of. I want to get watching some NBA. But thanks again, Aiden. If you sent the email, I'll send some invites for that fantasy football league. We'll draft again Labor Day weekend. But I'm going to get out of here for the night. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good rest of your evening. We'll see you guys on Tuesday or in another video. Thanks. Peace.